Hello and welcome back to the Pike Homestead. Today is a glorious sunny day and we're gonna do some chores. So today we are moving our chickens. Woo! I'm falling all in the snow. We're gonna be moving the chickens from their chicken coop into the barn with the goats. We don't have a way to power and offer light or heat or anything like that into the chicken coop, though they've been doing fine in minus 30. The coop is just dark all the time, even during the daylight, because it's all locked up. So we're gonna move them where they can get some daylight, get some artificial light, and also get a little bit warmer in the barn. So that is today's project. So come along with us while we work on that. Plan for the chicken coop is in here, so let's just zoom you out here. Sure. All right, so our goal for the chicken coop is in here. So along this back wall, we're gonna have, well, in the corner, we're gonna have their roosts, and then we're gonna have a nesting box, and then they're just gonna be able to free run in here until they start to realize that this is their coop, and then they'll be able to come out and they can go outside if they want, or they can just wander around with the goats. It gives them time to get used to the space, but also get used to our goats as well. And they can kind of get used to being around each other all the time. Right, Sally? So you don't try to eat our doggy and our chickens? So I've pulled some of the goat leftovers because they make a huge mess, as you can see all the green here, so we don't want to waste it. So we've put it in here for the chickens. We'll add more as we go. But down here, below here, we've been adding some wood because there's the old hot water heating system that's down here. So we've kind of covered that up. Because we're going to be meshing this, I've just kind of pulled this away from the side so that we have room to work, and then we can push it back afterwards so we can get the chickens in here. There we go. So we're going to be putting up the chicken mesh all on the inside here so they just can't get out and the goats can't get in. So just keep the food and feeding all separate. So yeah, go along while we do that. So we now have an atom pen. So So we got all our chicken wire up. It goes all the way around. And now it's ready for some chickens. I mean, we still got to add some bits and pieces. And we got to fix the hole that's over there. But it's just about ready. The fence is up. That's the important part. And Adam now lives with the chickens. Come on. Now the chickens won't get through that hole. Oh, we have a chicken. Hey, chicken. We have Chip. Hey, Chip.
I missed your snuggles.
Hey, Chip. All right. I put the rock over there.
Oh, good.
They're like, what are we doing in here? Okay, come on, Harrison. Go get more chickens. They're like, oh, what is this? It's your new digs, guys. It's your new digs. What do you think? Hey? So we're bringing in the chickens. So they're coming in kind of like 2 at a time right now. And yeah, so I'm going to kind of show you each of them as they come in and how they're doing. So you can kind of meet all 19 of our chickens. Here's Maverick. Oops, stay still, stop moving. Hello. Hey, buddy. All right.
How's your comb?
I'm going to put them in.
Hey, Goose.
Hey, Goose. Hey, Goose. How's it going? Hey, buddy.
Yeah, you see by their combs, that's why we're bringing them in.
Yeah, we're bringing them in because they're getting a bit of frostbite, and this will keep them warmer.
Come on, Harrison.
All right, we have Goose. Oh, not Goose. We have Penguin.
Yeah.
And one of our black hens.
One of our other hens.
We have ghosts.
Hey, Ghost. Stay there. Don't move. Hey, you. Hey. And one of the other ladies.
Yep.
Oh, they're wrangling chickens in there. And they're bringing them in here. And Hank is standing guard. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, chickie. Hello, other chickie.
everybody. So we're on day 2 of moving the chickens into the barn, and wasn't sure how much Caroline went into why we decided to make this change. And we just done a video of me putting on the thicker, warmer door on the coop and everything. So I thought I'd go into a little bit more detail as to why, as I make the walk down to the barn here through the snow. So a big chunk of it is the coop has no power to it. It's got a place where you can run an extension cord to get some lights on in there, but there's no heating in it, which is okay. The chickens can survive the cold, but as I'm sure you saw, especially some of the roosters are showing a little bit of wear and tear on their combs from being out in the cold. So it's either a matter of running out an extension cable, like a long extension cord from the barn to the chicken coop, or just move the chickens into the barn. So really it's just the best move. I mean, we put on the door, and part of the permaculture thing is you observe, right? You see what's going on, and you make a change, you see how that changes it, and you make another change to make it better. So I put on the door and saw how that changed things. It was only warming up the coop by a couple of degrees. We've only got 19 chickens in there. If we had 30 or 40, then they'd probably be a lot warmer. But as it was sitting maybe 5 degrees warmer than the outside, which at minus 25 outside isn't making that big of a difference for them. So it just felt like, it was be easy. They'll be fine with the goats and the cats. The cats all run through the chicken coop as it is anyway. So we just move them in there. We have tons of space for it, and it's just the best move to take the best care of our chickens that we can with what we've got. Today what I got to do is just get their roosts set up. I mean, we threw in the chicken ladder that we had to give them something to sit on, but of course a bunch of them were just sitting on the on top of the fences of the stalls last night, and so now I'll go in there and get their roosts mounted up to the walls and set up for them so they have their proper roost and can sleep comfortably. So that's the task for me here today. So what do you guys think of the new neighbors? Hey, they doing good? Seem all quiet and happy. Hey guys, yeah, it's a little dim down here, so we'll open up the door. But yeah, they are all calm and happy, hanging out. So I'll just pop this open and get a bit more light in. So there you have it. The roost is all put in. So we had ripped it out of the old coop because, like I said, it's in pretty bad shape. So we're thinking we'll probably end up just getting rid of it. So we pulled a bunch of the roosting hardware out, and so I set that up. And I threw a couple of them up there to see if they like it, and more have joined them. So that is good. So they'll be roosting on there on a better roost than the round metal pipe of the fence here. Of course, they're all kind of spooked right now because I've been in here making all these noises with my drill and my saw and stuff. So I will make sure they're fed. Yeah, they were really hungry. I think usually it takes them, like if I fill this up with the 19 chickens we have, it takes them 2 or 3 days to go through it. That was filled up yesterday when we brought them in. With all the excitement, as well as being warmer, all of a sudden they had an appetite. And they were eating like crazy. Well, I'm sure it was on the video of them just crowded around it after we put them in here. So, And the goats are scaring themselves, knocking over my jar of screws. What are you guys doing? So yeah, anyway, with that in place, we don't need the ladder in here anymore, so I'll probably just put that out in the yard. Because our kind of plan for once things are warmer is we'll be letting the chickens out in general in here and leaving this door open so they can be out in the paddock with the goats. So I'll put the ladder out there for them to climb on in the summer. All right, so there we have it. With that part of that job done. So yeah, I've still got to fix out that broken old 4-foot fluorescent light fixture that's there. Something a little better. At least with something that works. So I gotta do that. And I also need to take some leftovers of that chicken mesh we used and make a better kind of hay feeder for the goats. So that'll be, next in our step of upgrading our barn for our animals there. Anyway, thanks for coming along and thanks for watching. If you're enjoying our content, be sure to like and subscribe. We're going to be getting a lot more stuff coming out real soon. Yeah, so come along and grow with us as we build our little paradise here in northern Alberta. Anyway, thanks for coming along with us. And yeah, we'll see you next time.